On Global Unova Tour, Mark craves an ice cream.
I need shiny vanilla ice.
A dog then sniffs his leg, and I decide to buy a puffin.
I'm buying a puffin. Hello and welcome everybody to Global Unova Tour Day 1, and we're loading up the game. We missed Zoro 2 minutes because I had to down my coffee, but it's the Winter Caverns. We've got some research to do. Again, I'd like to say thank you very much, Niantic, hashtag sponsored, for the Tour Pass Deluxe, which we've got a whole bunch of rewards to go through. Catch Pokemon originally discovered in the Unova region, I'm sure we can do that. Let's claim the Tepig. It's not shiny from the research, unfortunately, and dead. And we have been raiding like crazy. And before we jump into the tour, we're going to put the best catch of the weekend first. Anybody who was on last night's raid out stream for Zekrom knows what I'm talking about, but check this out. So, come on, shiny Kyurem instead of Zekrom. Shiny? Yes, come on. Oh my god, it's a Shundo.
Oh, stop it.
No! Kiwi Steve, it's a Shundo Kyurem. Oh my god.
Oh, I want to breathe.
First raid. Do you know what's actually a joke? Is I'm not going to see Kiwi Steve for probably 12 months. Oh my days, that's a Shundo Kyurem. Come on, please, catch card.
Yeah.
That would be the epitome of winning. No catch card, but what on earth?
Now you need Excel.
No, I don't. I've got 1,500 of it.
So, fit into the live stream.
Yeah, guys, we're going home now. We're going home. We don't need to do anything else. Oh my flipping god. We haven't had a Shundo from a raid since 2022. What? Actually, no, there's a more important thing we need to do. There's 100, not 1999, 100% Kiwi Kiwi Steve. If that's an omen for Go Tour Global, I am so freaking down. So yes, quite unbelievably, our very first Fusion Global Kyurem raid, all the way from Kiwi Steve again. Thank you so much, dude, for the invite and all the other invites you pinged my way. The Shundo Kyurem, which was completely, obviously, unexpected and absolutely insane, given how many lucky trades and how many raids we did in LA for it. So pulling in the Shundo Kyurem is level 50, and I think we're going to decide over the course of today which Fusion Shundo we're going to go for. We've been raiding like crazy for the rest of it and getting lots of backgrounds. We had a couple of 98ers as well, so definitely going to build up a good squad. But let's do our first check, which will be a Drillbur, not a shiny. I have heard, unfortunately, from the land down under, that apparently the shiny rates for Global are less than desirable, which I really don't think is bueno. Really, it's a tour event. It's leading up to the end of the season. I mean, it is literally the end of the season now in 2 days. They should give it a little bit more of a zesty vibe. We remember Kanto Tour and Johto Tour. Yes, they were paid ticket events, but they used to have insane shiny rates, whereas Hoenn, Sinnoh, and subsequently Unova, I mean, we'll see how we do today. Perhaps less so. Get ourselves those 10-kilometer eggs to hatch for the regionals. Let's go through, claim 10 stickers, and our very first encounter with something. It's a Patrat, fantastic. The best thing I could have hoped for. I'm waiting for Master 27 to rock up. Master 27 will be with us. He's just taking a bit of time to get along the M4. Which one are we choosing? Now, I have decided I'm going to choose the black badge with Reshiram on it because Marta, my other half, is going to choose the other one. So we're going to choose the black version, although I have to say I think the Zekrom medal is just a little bit better, but we're going to choose the Reshiram badge. Confirmed. That means that all of our black Kyurem that we raid, the Kyurem we catch will guarantee Glaciate on it. There we go. We have chosen our Unova Tour badge. My Go++ is refusing to connect. Did I even wake it up? I didn't even wake it up this morning. Idiot, Milo. But we do need to get moving. Drop that incense down. Everybody is already moving. I see a wild Marky. He approaches from a distance as we check our research. Hello, matey. Marky has finally joined us.
Hello.
It's lovely to see you after the LA excursion.
It is lovely to be still here in the UK, but with you, safely back from LA. He's come back from LA, I've come back from Cornwall. That's how we roll, really, isn't it?
That is the west coast of, you know, the UK. That's how we roll.
That's how we roll. And Milo's got a shiny already. Oh, of course.
I like a Drillbur.
I want Drillbur, Milo. Save me a Drillbur.
You can have that one if you fancy.
Oh, lovely. Depends what it is. Don't say that to you.
Let's find out, shall we? But Drubber is a first shiny. You're hunting various bits and pieces?
I'm hunting everything. Oh, yeah.
You can have that one then.
That's
fantastic.
That's beautiful, yeah. So I'm hunting absolutely everything.
Including that one. I need the winter deerling, but I haven't seen any deerling yet.
Oh dear.
So we'll be, oh dear indeed.
Oh dearling indeed.
Trying to find the cheap power-ups to do these tasks. Of course, deerling is power-up the different typings to do with the biomes. Pikachu should be just regularly power-up stuff. So deerling, we need of that winter form with the pink flower. That is not shiny, and that's also god-awful. And this should be a Pikachu.
Oh, Pikachu.
400. And
Boy, two's what you need, Milo, for the Hundo.
We will not be getting that V today, I can pretty much assure you of that.
So what we're doing today then, Milo? Hatching eggs, I guess? Eggs are hatching, we're doing that as part of it?
Good point,
yeah,
yes, we really should be. Thank you for reminding me. I completely forgot.
And somebody got something magical. I saw that on my social media
Oh, you
feed.
did,
What was
did
that
you?
About, then?
Unlike the rock and roller and incense, no thanks. We actually hatched a hundo of that yesterday. It may go straight to the bin.
Some things you just wish you could unhatch, don't
Yes.
you?
Could it
Seal
have
the
been
egg again.
anything else from the egg pool? It was a rock and roller. Anyway, let's see what Marky's first shiny is going to be. We have stopped at a Kyurem raid, a black form Kyurem, which should mean this, if we catch it, is going to have a Glaciate guaranteed on it. And it's a really good turnout today. Level up with friends and everybody. It was a full lobby, no surprise on that. But will it be a shiny Kyurem? It is not a shiny Kyurem in 2026, next year, Kalos Tour. Don't forget we have the Tour Pass, which does indicate if you catch your legendary, which honestly, if they had that in day-to-day gameplay, I'd be very happy. I don't want to jinx anything, but so far it seems that the catch rate on Kyurem thus far, over the last 24 hours, has been better than LA. But apparently there's an Enigma stop in that direction. So, in the bag. We'll have a background though. There's all these different things with Kyurem. Is it going to be shiny? Is it going to be a hundo? Is it going to have a background? No, it's not. But enter to a nearby showcase. Dear God, unknown. Honestly, if you put in an unknown over this weekend, G freaking G's, because they are rare.
And
You are the one who won.
Let's claim that reward. Wow, a Gothita is actually something I need, but it's not shiny.
it's got a big head though, hasn't it?
It does, very big head. Shall we go and get the Sigilyph that everyone's raving about?
I missed it.
We have got ourselves a Sigilyph stop, which is fantastic. May it have shiny background like Brandon Tan and Fleece King and anybody else in LA who got it.
A clink.
Oh, yes.
Shiny.
Golden clink. Let me know, of course, in the comments below how your global day one was, or even the whole weekend if you're watching this a little bit later. I hope you had a good time. Sigilyph,
Oh, here we go.
not shinny.
It will have the background.
A juicy background.
Yes, you got it.
Shiny.
I'm not surprised. He is Ash after
got
all.
it.
The best.
10, 10, 10.
Yeah, the best.
Features-
Actually, the smug man with Mr. 10, 10, 10 floor IV shiny Sigilyph background. You're blocking his view, but
Yeah!
the one thing we actually needed from the biome has been completed.
that's what you needed,
that's
was
the
it?
one we needed. So, Marky, go ahead and catch the beautiful pink flowered deerling.
I'm going to catch it with one boy, Rylan. You've got to trust me on this.
I will trust you on this. Terrible throws work.
It's all right. It's staying. It's good. It's gone. It's gone.
Yeah, it's gone.
It's done.
Look, it's a professional.
Look at that.
He is simply a professional.
Professional chancer.
Fantastic, and it's 1 star, but fantastic. That's our family completed. It's very tempting to jump in, but I've kind of missed it.
Oh, I need to put my special rend on, Milo.
Do the spatial rend, sir.
I need to put my game on.
That would help. We already picked up quite a lot of these, and we've actually got more than we need, but it's a red baseball cap Pikachu, or maybe it's a snapback, I don't know. But Wild Spawn, 3rd or 4th shiny of the day, I will take it. It's 0 star. We need to wander around, but I have heard from somebody that there is a Zorua Enigma stop in the park. Throw them away. Beautiful. Transfer 10. Red Basilisk is not the one we need, and it's the tiny one that we get. Glorious. Speak of the devil. There we go. Congrats to you both. Got 3 field research tasks from the biome, and honestly, if we pick up anything else, it's going to be fantastic. And I'll end it with the remote raid invite, which we may jump into and do. Pikachu on the incense, not shiny. And 1 more research task. Check it. Not shiny dealing. Into the stack you go. There's some good stuff in this biome, it's just that we don't need it. Having played all of the events over all of many, many years of the game. An egg hatch finally. It was a 2K. Volibee is a nice one. It's circling through. Good crowd out today. Honestly, I'll take the sunshine. It's starting to warm up. Let's claim our Unova stone and some Reshiram candy. Professor, what are you talking about, mate? We've got to choose. Oh, we're going to choose Tepig again, because I really like Tepig. And actually, Tepig might be a wise choice, because obviously, In the ZA games, it's been confirmed Tepig is one of the 3 starters, which means that Emboar is going to have a new form. Using Incense, well, given our namesake, I will say, if you haven't done so already, please go and drop a download to the Incensed podcast tomorrow, episode 212, which was recorded live in LA. You may have seen that on the LA videos. That is releasing, and it has a whole bunch of special guests on it. Thank you, anybody and everybody who got involved with the live show in LA. Claim the Incense back and an encounter with a Tepig. What a surprise. Give me some Tepig candy, because I didn't play the comedy back in 2021. Catch Zekrom, catch Kyurem, catch Fuse Kyurem. We better jump in this raid then. Come on, Kyurem. Bam. Yes, shiny Kyurem. I shan't be spoiling what Mark just got, and go and check out his video. He's linked in the description, Masterful27 in the background. But it begins with D and ends in Earling. We got ourselves our first shiny Kyurem of an in-person raid over today, and it is 1978, which is awful, but may it have a catch card, so we can do a nice little lucky trade with somebody. Still like he's friends with the Italian. It doesn't have a background, so it's kind of safe for any old thing, but a 2-star couldn't be much worse, to be honest. Oh, I tell you, we've got a Team Rocket thing from Team Mystic. Let's go. Encounter! Ugh, it's a Marill. What on earth is that doing in there? Zorua, top of the hour. All the shiny Kyurem in the wild. Look at it. Glorious stuff. Right, let's get them all caught if we can. There's too many Kyurem. This is where having the right buddy might pay off. Maybe something smaller on the map. That's a good idea. I did that in LA, just not shiny. It's confusing. Are we gonna get a shiny Zorua? Because we got one in LA on the 3rd and final day. Let's watch the transformation of this Kyurem, shall we? Shiny Kyurem into a non-shiny Zorua, but that's A-okay, to be honest. No Zorua shiny on that round, unfortunately, but bring Soiree, which actually, this is a good Stardust boosted biome, but we don't need anything from it. Check. For the winter dealing, not a shiny or a hundo. Check 2 is a nice Pikachu, not shiny, and still hoping for a hundo on that one, although we did get a Lundo of it from Marta. Random trade, 69 CP, hundo, that's it. Get your spring dealing, my friend.
I clicked on one, forgot the arrows changed, and I thought that's a different colour, and that's because it's a different dealing.
It is.
There we go.
You need the pink dealing with the pink flower. We want to get some of these encounters done. We'll claim the tour pass bits and pieces. Mindfu, not a shiny on that one. That is one we do really need, although, to be honest, trying to find it is going to be now an impossible. We have encounters with Pawniard, not a shiny we need, thanks to Go Fest, New York, all those years ago, but it should get a Comday in the future because it gets King Gambit as a Paldean evolution form. This should be a Vullaby, not shiny, and it'll be another Vullaby, not a shiny, unfortunately. Let's claim all the candies there, and these should be encounters with shiny non-Sandile, unfortunately. Mindfu, not shiny. I did see Francesco pulling the shiny from his tour pass, so GG's on that one, bro. Another Pawniard, not the blue one, unfortunately. And an encounter with a Vullaby that is not a shiny or 100%. I am confident of that. More encounters. Let's do one more batch of encounters, because then we do need to move. Not shiny Sandile. I need the shiny Sandile. The only shiny Sandile we have is actually all the way from Wolverine's level 50 shiny trade that we did in New York 2024. Pawniard, not shiny. But Vullaby, very much backing up that theory. Unknown O, not shiny. Good luck on your unknown shinies. I heard a few people getting. In fact, speaking of, Francesco got a tiny shiny N unknown. The routes have delivered. The blue basculin was the remaining fish that we needed. $15.99. And actually, it's a nice reminiscing thing about last year with the white stripe basculin being on the routes. And it broke out. Come on, I golden raz ultra ball the damn fish. Literally a green circle. And it breaks out. Oh, there's a V unknown on my incense. It's gonna disappear. No, it's gone. Damn it.
You just need to join the party with it.
There you go.
Oh.
It's over.
Oh, whoa, whoa.
They're shiny, not a shiny of the day.
The shiny.
No more complaining from you.
Yes.
Fantastico. While we wait for everyone to come back from getting the Sigilyph stop, Sandile, not shiny again. Please, I'm really hoping we could pick up a shiny of that one. Or the Mindfu, not shiny. Pawniard, not the blue one. Bam, Vullaby, not shiny. We've managed to find another Enigma stop and complete it randomly, and it's a Zorua, nice. It's actually the good one. I was really hoping it was going to be something good, not just a Pidove or a Boldor like we got tons of in LA. Background Zorua, and it is terrible. Absolutely shocking. I keep thinking I need stuff from this biome, but I'm not. I don't need anything. Come on, there you go. Nice. Somehow found 2 more Enigma stops, and what they're gonna be, let's find out. Oh, a Sigilyph, nice. Potentially some shiny regional luck from that, but this one's gonna be like the one we got in LA, the Tim Pole. We finally found a Zekrom raid we could do, so we need to fuse the Kyurem to continue with the research, and we will do that a little bit later. But the Go++ has been doing some Pikachu action, level 1, and then somewhere down here, a 213. Time to see if the regional shiny luck from the 10km eggs is going to make its way from LA to London with me. First set of 10s is a Larvesta. That's possibly not a good sign. 2 is going to be the Bouffalant. Of course, we got 3 Bouffalant, 2 Maractus, 2 Sigilyphs, so don't need anything, but I wouldn't say no to some more because they're cool shinies. They really are. And obviously they'll return to their standard regions after this event, so that looks like a bunch of deadness. There's our Zygarde cell, fantastic. That'll be next tour. We've got a lucky trade to do with Kerry, and well, she needs a Tyrant to complete the family.
Yes, please.
And we're trying for a Schlundo ground, and once again, you are looking for 607, and given that's from New York Go Fest 2023, I hope it's a Shundo Blue Dino. And the glare of the screen and everything in the sun, mine's 98, and yours is actually quite good as well. Oh my God, 602, 93 shiny. This, I believe, is the good, it's a functional Shundo. Thank you so very much. That's about as close as we're ever going to get on that one. Brilliant.
The one we did at Cinema
Oh, my,
last year.
absolutely. That's for damn sure. Monsieur Masterful 27, I have something you might enjoy the look of.
Oh,
Given what we do, click that AR button. It's the Tepig, but it's an incense.
oh, it's a rural Tepig.
The rural Tepig, that is very much a throwback, isn't it?
That is, it's a fire pig.
2021, dude. We came to your very, oh, that was a
a
tiny
That's
excellent.
probably a critical catch, that I reckon.
Boom, you're on the money.
Critical fire pig catch.
Beautiful, and is it going to be an incense Shundo? No.
No.
PvP? We did Tepig back in your old neck of the woods, didn't we?
Yeah, it was in 2021, wasn't it?
21.
21.
That's a throwback.
It's a throwback, and that was
But-
the first time we all met together.
Yes, all 4 of us originally.
Now we're still here.
Oh yes, I have nothing to claim. I thought I
What
did.
rank are you on? Wow, okay, I've got to do better.
Some more raids.
I was 72 and I thought I was doing all right.
More raids, my man. We found ourselves another Enigma stop that apparently is a Sandile, and that is not shiny, and that would have been so cool. One we need. I've heard a few people getting it with the background, which is great. Shout out to Zachary who got the shiny Sigilyph with the background for the Enigma stop. Background Sandile. Let's give it a star. Pikachu's not a shinny. A little bit of a lack of shiny luck on this summer hour, that's for damn sure. 2 more checks. Summer dealing, not a Hundo or Shundo or whatever. Dealing in the wild, not shiny. 1 more task, not shiny. Since we're here, on our way down to a Kyurem raid, let's claim these encounters. The blue Basculin, which Marky might have got himself one of those Basculin from the tour pass. Unknown, I still need the unknown shiny V. Incensed Pikachu waiting for us. Fish, not shiny. We decided to go and do some Kyurem raids. Although, in 15 minutes time is the biome I need most with Gothita. 2 of them and the dealing. Boom, no shiny Kyurem. 2029. Paldeator, bring it on. I'm gonna go for completely lopsided, ooh, 2 lopsided. Yes, it worked. Level up with Vince, we might as well whack down the lucky egg, why not? Best friends. All right, more Kyurem raids. Let's get these done, we've got 10 minutes. 2 Enigma quests, so we picked up in the new hour. One is a Darumaka from research. This one's gonna be a Timpole again. Coming out of a Kyurem raid, we've got 2 more 10k eggs in the 12km raid that is just the Bogo standard, not a shiny Sigilyph, unfortunately. There's the 12. That could give us something shiny, but it hasn't. And the 10's a Bouffalant. Dead, and dead. It's a standard rule of eggs. You do get 6 special trades per day, and I'm pretty sure I don't have 6 lucky friends lined up. We do have 1 or 2 more. Let's send over a Klefki to Sandra. If you wanted to try and go lucky, just send over something old. A proper traditional French Klefki. Oh my goodness me. You're the 2nd person who's handed me over a shiny Sandile. That's very kind. Thank you very much indeed. Because, yeah, Sandile's refusing to do anything on our side. That was a 22, maybe Klefki? Perhaps? Boom. Not lucky, unfortunately, but 2-starer. Dex Klefki. Love to see it. 1 star, lovely.
never mind.
Was that the background one?
Yes.
It was the background one, oh my goodness me, from today.
Yep.
Oh, thank you very much. Oh my goodness, that's extremely generous. Because it's broken. The background is sort of broken on it. It doesn't give the animation. It's just flashing a black screen. But thank you very much, Sandra. I appreciate your generosity on that one.
Okay.
And the good news, that Kyurem raid did deliver us another shiny, which is fabulous. 2002, very much on the cards for a potential trade fodder. Let's let that tick down and see if it's going to be a background shiny. Come on. Boom. Yes, it's a background shiny. Beautiful. That might be our very first background shiny Kyurem. The black background on it. Goodbye 10 Pokemon. There we go. And triple blue basculin. 1 is not shiny. 2 is not shiny. And the 3rd is going to be non-shiny. Jumping at the trade screen with RJ Robiri, we've got Lucky Trade and, well, we're looking forward to Kalos Tour. I've got the Shundo Yveltal, but you have the Shundo Xerneas. So we're going to try and complete the duos. Let's go from the land down under.
Oh, yeah.
All the way from Shelby's Rain Invite.
Mileage.
2022, nearly 17,000 kilometers, both looking for, actually, sorry, you're looking for 20, I'm looking for 2701, you're 2160. Very best of luck. Come on. 2678 on my side.
117.
I think we both got a little bit rinsed on that one, but
Right.
it was worth the try. Thank you very much for the lucky trade. Back to back? Okay.
Sure, by the time we get home.
Fingers crossed, and best of luck for the rest of the
Thank
day.
you.
That whole last hour delivered absolutely nothing for us, and now we're back at the beginning of the rotations, the Winter Caverns, and we just picked ourselves up the Golden Cogs, the Clink, which is a shiny that a lot of people are going to be chasing, Mark included, Ian included. I don't need this one specifically, so this is going to be a trade for somebody if they need it. But right now, food is on the agenda. Finally, the field research delivered us our spring dealing from the UK. That's not the dealing that we needed. We couldn't get anything in that autumn hour, unfortunately. No Gothita Joy dealing, but hopefully that final hour can deliver something, because right now, it's a case of just go for Kyurem and all the other raids. That's an 89% shiny. That's actually not that bad. Unfortunately, Mark isn't here to recreate the clip from earlier, but it's another Tepig off of regular incense. Quite a high, nice little weather boosted one. If it would stop bloody jumping. In the ball it goes. Let's see if it's going to be a decent one. No, of course not. While we wait for these raids to refresh, there's a Enigma quest for a Joltik. It's kind of cute. Shame it isn't shiny, but background nonetheless. Mediocre 3-star. Anyway, we do have to claim a whole bunch of rewards, or namely the encounters from the tour pass. So I guess it's going to be a lot of fish. Just give me more blue and red basculin. No shiny on the red basculin. And another red fish. We did claim our lucky trinket. I inadvertently hit the claim all rewards button, and that included the lucky trinket. So we've gone past that. We're like rank God knows what these days. But 3 encounters, 1 for a Woobat, fantastic. That's made my day. Check 2 is a Darmanitan. That's much better. And that, due to the Enigma stops, should be shiny eligible during this event. Final one. Rank 100 is the Zorua that's not shiny, unfortunately, but 500 CP is a lot better than the previous one we got. So, is it gonna be a background Zorua, which is 96% background? Some more eggs of potential disappointments coming in. Maractus, we have actually seen, congrats to Sandra who actually hatched the shiny Maractus, about the only shiny regional I've seen from an egg, and it still is. 2 Sigilyph not shiny, the 5Ks. Salafestra could have been shiny. Honestly, the eggs during Global seem utterly trash. It makes me appreciate that much more how lucky we got in LA with everything. Marky might have just picked him up another shiny dealing. Nice.
Might have done.
Might have done. Go and check out his content if you haven't done so already. I have a Shundo I need to fuse, and I'm maxed out on a lot of energy. So it's now become a necessity.
Because you need to be accruing this. You don't want to not be getting it now and just sitting
Exactly.
on it.
Now, a lot of people might have their personal preferences of which form to go for. I genuinely don't know.
You're gonna go white, aren't you? You said white, didn't you, earlier? Is it white?
I think I might go for white form because it gets the ice type fast move, so it's a better ice type attacker.
Yeah.
We do have Glacier on it, thankfully. So, actually, you do the honours. Which Reshiram?
Yeah, make sure it's the right one.
Just pick a random.
Because the Ivy sticks with the Kyurem, doesn't it?
yeah.
So it doesn't actually matter, does it?
So one of these Reshiram that has no shiny and no background on it.
So let's just go for that one then.
Nice, 2800 on the nose.
We'll go yes.
Hit the button because it doesn't have a background, the Shundo. But that finally ticks off the special research. And incoming, a white Shundo Kyurem fusion.
Such a good graphic. I love the graphics on these. They are getting, there it is.
5206
Wow.
is an insanely high number. And obviously, the new adventure effects are there. So Ice Burn surrounds Pokemon with an ultra cold freezing wind for 10 minutes and slows down the target ring. Good for catching stuff.
Yeah, that would be.
Kiwi Steve, you've been fused.
Yeah. I'm going to try and do both if I've got enough energy for it, but I'm probably going to go black first. But I did go white on the ticket.
Oh, we did the opposite way rounds then.
Did.
Cow in a suit, 98%. So thank you very much for the invite, by the way, last night. We're at 10,000 volt energy. This doesn't have a background, unfortunately. So we can fuse this as a black Kyurem with any old Zekrom that we so fancy. We don't want to utilize a shiny for this process because If you do that, the shiny Zekrom or Reshiram has no play in what happens with your Kyurem. So that is going to be a nice 98% black Fusion Kyurem, which we can put to level 50 at some point in the future, but it's not the shiny. We do have this 96% from Pasadena. Let's fuse that with a random Zekrom. Let's choose that one there and get another black Fusion Kyurem. Now, obviously the only restricting factor is the fusion energy. Once the tour is finished, it's going to be very difficult to get any fusion energy until they return. Don't forget though, the origin forms that were in Tour last year came back towards the end of the same year in Go Wild. So we could see black and white Kyurem back at some point in the near future. Now you see there's the white background. That's a 14-14-14er. So how this is going to work, I will demonstrate it now because we're going to get a lot of energy overnight. We have 8,000 of each. So this Kyurem, 93%er, has the white background as you can see right there. What we need to do is fuse that with a Reshiram, which will have the black background as a guarantee. So we need to find ourselves a backgrounder, which is a starred one. As you can see, it actually highlights it in blue, which is incredibly helpful. And what will happen now is we'll get a merger of the two backgrounds, which is really, really rather cool. So there we go. That's about 4 or 5 fusions for you all, ladies and gentlemen. Let me know, which one did you pick first? Fantastic. And there you go. There is the Unovan Tour mixed background with the animation and everything. That looks absolutely insane. God, we're at rank 393 now. I believe the final 2 minutes for Zorua of the day, and it's a tiny, shiny white Kyurem, of course. We took a trip outside of the park because somebody's running daily adventure incense and it brought in them some good fortune. We've had a couple of shinies, and now, speak of the devil, there you go, there's an autumn dealing. And we've got an autumn dealing as well, which means our whole dealing line has been completed. 1008 CP, all dealing complete. We can involve all the families back to back on the dealing. We need this thing. Can't believe that Gothita's the thing that's actually stopping us. Out of all of Unova, god damn it. Oh, very timely. 2 10Ks. Shiny Sigilyph, come on. Yes, we actually hatched the shiny regional today and Maractus in there. That's, 1404 is pretty dead. That means 3 Sigilyph shinies. Oh yes, and the V, that would have eclipsed the whole clip right there. So we're now back at home and it's time for the Kyurem remote raid game to kick into full gear. A massive thanks to every single person over on the Patreon squad, many of whom are with us today, which is honestly always a wonderful thing with these events. Thank you very much for your continued support and extra mile that you go on the Patreon. Really appreciate every single one of you because it really makes this whole thing a continued possibility. And well, lucky trades do sometimes prevail, but maybe we got some more over the course of the weekend. So each and every one of you, awesome, special people. Before we total up what we got today, let's have a little look at this research. And I'm going to stop holding the microphone. The final stage of It's Not Over Yet is going to give us one of each of the Pikachus, which is really nice. Now, it seems that in the after hours, obviously this is kind of irrelevant information, but the after hours between day 1 and 2, the 10-kilometer eggs still drop the regional hatches, which is interesting. The research game, no shiny there unfortunately. But we claim our Kyurem candy, silver pineapps, and some Go Tour stickers, and now it's just the masterwork research. We're currently sat at rank 460 on the Tour Pass Deluxe, which is nice, but I do wish, on the note of this, anywhere from rank 100 to 500 is just a little bit of Stardust. It's either 50 or 100. And I honestly think they could have just kept the encounters cycling for Mindfu, Sandile, Fullaby, Pawniard. It's a tiny amount of Stardust, and for what you actually get, 1/5 of the Tour Pass is actually valuable versus 4/5 of it. And considering it cost 14 quid, I mean, obviously hashtag sponsor, they got it courtesy of Niantic, but anybody who bought it, yes, it's lucky trinket and everything, but I do think they could have added more value to it. So the burning question is, how did we actually do today? I'm having to do exclamation mark Zekrom, and we're going to have to exclude that first Kyurem. So 24 shinies caught today. You know, it's about as good as the last day of LA, and I know that I had a very fortunate day considering what I heard other people saying they were getting. There are a few things that were awesome. Obviously, we completed the shiny dealing families, which is what we wanted to do over the course of this weekend. We got 1 winter form, and we did pull in our remaining autumn form, which is good, and even a spare to boot. Actually, tell a lie, let's bring it back down to 23 because, of course, Sandra, Shiny IKEA Mum, was very, very generous and gave us the today registered shiny Sandar with the Enigma background, which is honestly, again, thank you so very much. It was extremely generous, and I think we might evolve that one up. So 23 shinies, a couple of Kyurem catch cards, which is wonderful, 2 Drillburs, a smattering of different Pikachus, which is great, and the Sigilyph hatch, obviously extremely lucky on that front. But overall, and let me know your thoughts and feelings in the comments below, the shiny rate for the tour events has seemingly plummeted over the last couple of years. If you stroll it back to the likes of Kanto Tour and Johto Tour, those were $11.99 or $12 ticketed events, but you paid to get an event, and it was a shiny boost event. There used to be a free version, which basically is what we have now, which has no shiny boosts, as it were, or the shiny boost is like a 1 in 128, which is obviously not spectacular. When Hoenn Tour rolled around, you may remember in 2023, there was a completely free event, no shiny boosts, as it were, or nothing grand, and everyone was like, well, what happened? I would have bought the ticket, I would have done this. The Tour Pass is an interesting idea. It worked nicely in LA. I wish that they did a little bit more with it for $14.99. The fact that rank 101 to 500 is basically irrelevant. But I'd have personally swapped the raid ticket, the egg ticket, the Tour Pass Deluxe ticket. If there was one ticket that was like, let's say $15, like the Tour Pass costs, that you got the event and the shiny boost. A lot of people are saying they're playing for 8 hours and you're coming away with single digit shiny totals. You're like, this doesn't feel like a top tier event to end a season. You know, Go Tour used to be insane and now it's kind of plummeted in the recent years, which I think is a shame. About 80 to 90 raids done, quite a few ran away, and we've done some fusions, couple of catch card shinies, which is amazing for the Kyurem, and quite a lot of regular catch cards, which is good. So I'm going to go through and fuse a lot more of them. Nothing, and I mean nothing, can eclipse this, apart from if we get another Shundo, or the Shundo with the catch card. Kiwi Steve, I said it to you on X, I said it on socials and everything. Thank you so much for your first invite, the first Black Kyurem raid I did of this Go Tour global event. Pulled in the Shundo. So I'm going to raid like a nutter and you'll see what happens tomorrow. But I will say, if you enjoyed this video, make sure that you hit that subscribe button down below. Stick around for more Pokemon Go content and go and check out what happened in LA perhaps. There's a video up there and a video down there for you. Please stick around and keep watching the content. And of course, let me know how you did for this event. I'd love to hear the good, the bad, and the ugly. Let me know. But I will say until tomorrow, do take care.